Sometimes the hardest thing to do is tell a family why, because we may not understand, we may never understand after the investigation. As officers, we can become overloaded with information, especially from the families, and we get a lot of hearsay of this person heard it from this person and third and fourth party about information concerning what happened. And as investigators, we try and follow the physical evidence. So we're trying to follow that, and we know what questions to ask and things like that. But unfortunately, sometimes the families want to go down different routes and ask a lot of questions that may not be pertinent because they heard something from somebody else. So it can be difficult, but we're here for you at TPD. We'll try to answer every question as reasonably and as quickly as we can. With nearly every suicide investigation that we work, whether the person is ultimately discovered deceased or they live through the event and we get them the help they need, there's always warning signs. People do the best to cover up those signs and keep it to themselves, but if you investigate the incident long enough and speak to enough people and follow the physical evidence, there are warning signs there. And encourage people to talk to their loved ones, especially during these times in 2020 and 2021 with the pandemic and so many issues going on in our lives. People may miss subtle things, and at the end, when 2020, it's always hindsight in the end, you find out, well, that comment they made or that thing they did was maybe a cry for help that they didn't understand. What we see often is people who are experiencing withdrawals from their family and friends. They exhibit different behavior than they have in the past. You might call it being in a manic state. Their activities, day-to-day life changes. There may be substance abuse issues, whether that be drugs or alcohol. And oftentimes when things start to get very serious, you'll see the person even try and give away their belongings. They will stop making plans, and they will abruptly withdraw from their friends and family. And that's typically when we start to see a very serious behavior change. We do our best to spend time with our own families, talk to our own family and friends and even our coworkers and make sure that they're doing okay. And it may be as simple as after a difficult call, sitting around debriefing with the officers, talking, making sure the supervisors know this was a difficult call, and all the way up to our chain of command, if need be, have our victim's advocate respond to the scene or encourage officers to go seek our mental health counseling, which is available anonymously to every officer here at TPD at any time. So it depends on each officer, and it depends on the call, but I find it's most rewarding to go spend time with my friends and family and try to enjoy my life as much as possible. As officers, we care about the people we interact with, and we understand some of the heartache and issues that we face in these types of investigations. So it's important to be supported not only by our friends and family, but our coworkers, our chain of command, everyone in the city of Tallahassee, and work together to help each other out and try and keep ourselves in the best mental health state possible.